I've just hit it. Shh. I did, and we're live. Yep, we are now. You got Mo going. Blah, 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 blah. Good evening and welcome to this episode of SAVS. How we all doing? as you all heard there, that was Mo giving it the rendition of Scatman, but with his backing singers, Daily Vape TV and Little Bro Vapes.
Really transparent.
Don't worry, we won't get a flag for that. It was totally out of tune.
Oh gosh. Oh no, I'm melting or something. Anyway, that is the box. That is awesome. It's a nice presentation box.
God.
Excellent.
Right, I am
see,
busy doing
one
other
right
stuff.
there
Can someone
is
take
very
it away?
see-through
Thank you very much.
because it's green.
I don't care.
So in.
Uh-oh, what? No, you're here. No, you're here. It's unmuted. Don't tell me that. No sound. Shit. It says it's on sound. Oh, look, it's frozen here. Don't tell me that. No sound. Shit. It says it's on sound. Oh, look, it's frozen here. Don't tell me that. No sound. Shit. There's no panels. There's no panel sound. What the flicking heck has gone on? There's no panels. There's no panel sound. Right, 1 second. No, but right, 1 second.
Get down.
It's not a tumor.
Yeah. Stick around.
My stream just froze.
Ding-a-ling-a-ling.
That could just be my Tinternet. Oh.
Are we back on? Let me unmute. Right, they can hear. I can hear us on the stream now.
You can hear us?
I can hear us on the stream now.
We're through, Mo, we're through.
Right. That should be good. Can you hear me on the stream? Oh, it's gone again. Fuck's sake. No, they can't.
Yes.
They can't hear you.
And you
And no panel sound
And no
again.
panel sound again. Low.
Yeah, I know. I know.
It's a different scene.
I think it must be me. I'm a jinx. It's either Mo or me, because last night it happened the same in the car crash show.
Oh no!
Oh, they can hear now. They can hear us.
Yeah, but it's when I switch the scene.
Plus one, Chris.
But it should be on the scenes.
Ski dub 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 doop. They can hear us, so we can scat.
Welcome to the nipple hour.
Nipple hour.
It's the nipple hour where rubbing is allowed.
No.
Oh wait.
Are we there?
You should be. Yes.
The second scene has the wrong audio capture. Sounds like Jay's mic only.
Hello. Anyone there?
Don't worry, I have sorted
we're
it
good.
out.
We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Just don't touch anything now, Jay.
Right, don't press anything.
Well, we're not going to get memes of the week now.
Don't worry about that.
You can work
I
on
don't
it
know what
during
that
the
was.
show.
Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of SAVS. Now we have finally ironed out the creases, I think.
What a fuck up.
Can you hear us?
And we was ready to roll at fucking 1 minute past. What a...
We were.
It wouldn't be SAVS though if we didn't have a tudgy little bit of technical issues.
Quick, everyone, push all the buttons.
Don't push any buttons. Hands up. I want to see everybody's hands.
God damn it.
All right. Well, at least now we have some more people to shout out in chat. So,
We do.
do you want me to do it, or
Yeah,
does
go
someone
on.
want to volunteer?
Go ahead.
All right. Me. Big shout out to me. All right. We got Jared the Vaping Goat.
Yeah.
We've got Jared the Vaping Goat. Congratulations on 4K, buddy. We've got Vaping with TC. Jules Mama Vapes, our lovely moderator, with the spanner in chat. We've got UK Andy. We've got Hobag, Dire Thing, Vaping Pasty, and James Capozzi. Capozzi? I'm sorry if I mispronounced your last name. Speaking of, Stuart Luchwager. Oh, that's not too bad. We've got Ronster Campbell. We've got Bronco Monk. Let's see. We've got Empire Vape Co. in chat. What's up, Chris? Hello there, Chris. Hello. We've got who else we got here? We've got
Sounds like some dodgy porno.
Oh,
we have Liz.
Cat.
We have Liz. Hello, Liz. How are we today? We've got Village Vapor in chat. We've got this motherfucker here. We've got Miss Michelle Lindell Dime. We've got Jay Jerry. We've got Emily K. Hello, Emily. Zan R7. We've got
Zan the
Vaping
man.
Irish. Oh, Vaping Irish is here to troll us. All right. You really think you deserve a shout out after this, Jay? Oh, shots fired.
I'm just going to mute Nick.
What? No, that wasn't even me. I was reading.
Oh,
Reading the
you
chat.
said it, bruv.
Jesus. Ian Morgan, how's it going? Hello, hello. Yeah, so that's who we have in chat right now.
We
Thank
will
you
see
all
you
for
next
showing up.
week. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah. Michelle has a fake spanner right now in chat.
Oh, shit.
So, while Jay gets the memes of the week together, we shall go around and do the buffet thing. I think today we'll start with Mo.
Yay!
Are we doing the single buffet again? Or
I'll do it.
Kinda.
I'll just do it quickly. So we're going all Mike Vapes tonight. I have got the Tesla Invader 2.3 with the Bonza 1.5 on the top. In there, I have some of this fabulous Enigma from Empire Vet Co. Get it in your life. It is so good. Next up, I have the Kelpie sitting on top of the V-Boy. Yes, indeed.
Kelpie.
In there, I have some of double lemon jizz from Jupiter.
God, you gotta warn me for that one.
And last but not least, I have this kind of all-in-one system, which is the Orbit TF from Sense. Lovely, lovely. And in there, I have some cola-flavored cardboard from Dinner Lady. There we go. So that is my buffet for tonight. And I will just switch back up to Facey time, and I will hand it over to Mr. Mike's Mech Reviews.
What's up, everyone? Cheers, Mo. On the nameless mod with the recurved dual, and in that I've got the Elements Watermelon Chill, proper old school menthol, really nice. And then I'm on the
sorry.
Asmodus V3, Minikin V3 with the Mesh Pro, and in that I've got some of this lovely stuff.
Hello, Mr. Adon, are you there?
The old Enigma from Empire, well, not the old, but the new Enigma from
Hello?
Empire Vape Co.
Your delivery is outside.
It is actually my delivery. I'll have 2 Lambunas.
No, only one, so you're on a diet.
I'll pass it over to Mr. Hoof Lung Dung over that way.
Take it, that's me. My one long chin. Good evening, people. What's going on? So today I am on the Aspire Puxus mod with the Aspire Nautilus 2 tank on top. That is my after-lung setup. Yeah, 16 watts battery life for days on that. And in that, I have got some kiwi and cranberry. No, wrong one. Dickhead. Kiwi and cranberry ice from Just Juice. At the minute, I'm on these Just Juice Nick Salts. Are amazing. Oh my god, don't do that again, Mo. You nearly blinded me with a light.
Fuck you.
I've got some Just Juice kiwi and cranberry ice there, and then I've got my trusty PAL 2 by Artery. I'm loving this thing. I've used it every day since Expo, since I got it, and in that I have got the Just Juice lemonade. Ooh, is that the right one? Dickhead, wrong one again. That was the one I just showed.
Fuck now.
Just Juice
He's got
lemonade.
glasses on as well.
That's so I can read the chat. So yeah, that's my 2 setups tonight. I'm gonna pass it on to my bro Aid.
Yo. What am I on? I thought we were just doing like a single one, so I didn't really get loads out. I'm on the Cold Steel 100 with the off Next Mesh tank on there with some of my own juice released on Tuesday. The Yo Tic Tac. You can get that from the juice cabin. And I'm also on a pod, which is the Vape Sino, which is quite nice. This one. It's a little bit hard to fill though.
Vapesino!
You can't see me, right? Double drip 50/50, and that is blackberry and grape, which is quite nice. Then I have got the Alexander from Keys on the Banshee. I love that. It tells me it loves me all the time. With my mate's lovely Blaze. And last but not least, I've got the Emperor from Steeped Vape Co. And in that, I have got some shorter fill mint.
Hold on a minute. You just said, I thought we were just doing the one thing. I ain't got a lot. I didn't get anything sorted. Mate, you just pulled out about 10 different fucking setups there.
Yeah, but they're just around. None of them's got any fucking batteries in them.
So he's just gonna put them up to his mouth and then vape the other one and then blow it out.
Yeah. But I will pass it over to a brother from another world, the one and only Daily Vape TV. It's Nick, people.
How we all doing today? Thank you so much for joining us. I haven't changed it up recently because I haven't been reviewing, but I've got this one, boom, the Carbon Edition Topside Dual with the Profile Mesh RDA on top of there. In that, I've got a nice big bottle of Blaz Melon that I mixed up in 1.5 milligram, and I like it. I like 1.5, and I'm considering doing a lot of 1.5 instead of doing just 0, but I'm trying my best.
I'm thinking of going down to 1.5.
I'm thinking I've got to come off of Nick salts or get some stronger fucking anti-acid things.
Ooh. So the next setup I've got is the Arcless mod by MechLife with the Turk V2 and a DHD color changing tip on top. This is like right in the middle of the color change between purple and blue. Almost more on the blue side now.
That looks really nice, that.
It does, I like that.
It's nice. It's very nice. Trust me. And then last but not least for my mods, I've got the SQ217 with the Recurve Dual and another Jess Marie chop top tip on top of here. This one is called something Rose. I forget. I don't remember drip tip names. I'm sorry. And I've also got this little X1 pod system. It looks sort of nefarious, you know, if you don't know what's in there, but it is in fact Nick salts. To be more precise, this is pod salts, black currant menthol, delicious black currant. I love it so much. And it's in, I believe 20 milligram. So 20 milligram Nick salts in there. This is just a nice little puffer.
It's weird you can't get blackcurrant over there, isn't it? It's just weird.
It's just we don't have the taste for it over here. That's the thing. We don't have like the actual like tongue for it because no one eats it. No one eats it. No one drinks it. We don't have blackcurrant food at all. So we just don't have the taste for it, unfortunately.
And you don't have tea.
And well, not real tea. We have Lipton's, you know, and we have herbal crap, but
oh, Lipton's. Oh yes.
There you go.
Lipton's.
I love that stuff, to be honest.
So I just want to make a quick thing if I can. I want to hijack the show quickly.
Go for it.
No.
Okay. All right.
No. Go on, carry on.
Oh, cheers, mate. Please, Mo. Right, so just to let you guys know that me and a couple of other boys we've just launched a podcast show. It's nothing to do with vape stuff. Obviously, I'll be vaping in it, and like I'm a vapor. But there's me, Dandemir, and Capstash. He's a US friend of mine and Dandemir's, mainly Dandemir's. But yes, we have started up a new podcast, and it's called Banter Sation. All one word: BNTERSATION. So if you want to go over there, do me a favor. Give a like, or subscribe, whatever you got to do on there. It's on YouTube. The first video is going up within the next day or so, the first podcast. So yes, and it's just going to be all random, different stuff, bit of drinking, bit of laugh, you know, talking about.
Have you got the link?
I haven't got the link right now, but if Dandemir can people post links in chat now, or is that all changed, or do I have to do it?
You or a moderator have to do it.
All right. Dandemir, type something in chat. I'm going to make you a mod and you can put the link in there for us. Cheers, mate, because I'm busy doing the stream. But yeah, check it out.
Dandemir's not here right now.
I think he is somewhere.
I just tried to reply him and he's not here.
Oh, what a dickhead. He just messaged me. All right, anyway, I'll try and do it. All right, so yeah, I just thought I wanted to hijack the show and just say that. So yeah.
That's cool, man. Do you have any teaser topics that you could give us?
Well, we're doing like all random stuff. Depends what's at the moment. So we done a trial one which we're not uploading. And that was about E3. So we was talking about E3 and a bit of sports, a bit of news, a bit of this, that, and the other.
Chat now.
A random bit of chat and whatnot. Is it
There
in
it
there?
is.
Yeah, yo, Dan. If you can put the link in there for us, man. I'm going to make you a mod. I can't make you a mod. Why not?
Yeah, you're not logged into SAVS account.
Just while he's doing that as well, people are asking, has Mobro ever been a superhero?
Someone make him a mod, please.
An action hero.
Namely you.
No.
I'll do it. Hold on.
Cheers. Yeah.
Sure,
So,
she can laugh, but can she do her own stunts?
right. So yeah, that's my bit said. If you can, get over to Banter Station on YouTube. It's a new podcast that's coming. Right. Yeah, we can go back to SAVS now. Cheers, guys.
Wonderful.
Good luck with it, brother.
Nice one.
So, if Mobro's going to be a superhero or an action hero, what would he be?
Oh, God, now you've opened up
Ooh.
the floodgates.
Tintin.
Yeah, Tintin.
Frosty the spiky hair. I don't know.
Yeah, I suppose he could be Tintin with a shape of Snowy.
Welshman.
That's it, Captain Welsh.
He just
someone-
rides a sheep everywhere. A flying
Not though
sheep.
he's super fucking Velcro gloves.
Oh, God.
Sticks to everything. Get your answers in the chat as well, people. Tell us what superheroes you think all of us would be, and obviously Mo.
Mr. Freeze. That's
I,
Mr.
I could
Freeze
see
for you.
that. I bet he could do a really good cosplay of Mr. Freeze at like Comic-Con.
Honey, where's my super
Go to
suit?
Comic-Con.
That's Mr. Freeze to you.
Yeah. Liz. Barman.
Thank you, Liz.
Oh shit.
Mo just sticks his head down.
Fuck's sake.
So,
You've got the shoulders for it, bro.
Aiden, who do you think you would be if you was a superhero then?
It'd be probably something fat and sloppy.
He'd be Kevin Smith. What was Blunt Man and Chronic from
Oh,
Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
I absolutely love them.
So yeah, we need a Jay character for him to go with though.
Yeah.
Zan said, super awesome sheep shagging man up and away.
Trouble is, he'd get beat up by the time he'd said his catchphrase, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Your power, your superpower would just be speaking Welsh and just like confusing people.
Yeah.
Nick would have to be Captain America, would he?
Oh, no, I'd be Aquaman.
Yeah, you definitely got the bod for it.
That's because he's wet.
Oh, hey.
Moist.
Gossip.
He's moist. He's moist and dripping.
Who would you be, Mike?
Oh, don't have a clue.
Captain. Wait, Xavier there. What's his name? The guy in the wheelchair.
No, come on.
With a bald head.
Yeah.
Out of X-Men.
What? That's a pretty cool superhero. You can move stuff with your mind. You're pretty powerful, dude.
Yeah,
Except you have no working legs.
I'll take it. It's the Chrome Dome.
Yeah. the
Cooper
Fabergé.
says I could be the Joker. I think I could do a good Joker. I'm loony.
Nick's
You know,
Loki
Joker.
for sure. I don't even know who I would be.
Captain Salty.
Captain Salty.
Yeah, but where would he spray his stuff from?
Wow.
What? Wait, what was that? Where would he spray his stuff from?
You know, like salty liquid.
I can do a sexy Spider-Man.
It's all over me. It's all over me. I don't like it.
He just nicks people out just by spraying them with Nick salts. Just. I'm blind.
Badger Man. Jog on.
Milligram. It's 50 milligram.
Badger man.
That one's very true at the moment, Chris. Mike's X reviews.
I am Captain Marvel.
With the
Oh, a bit close to it though.
True Vapors in the house. Hello.
shed man. Away. With your flying shed.
He's
That'd
in the
be his
Rubik's
lair.
Cube.
You've just been muted, I know.
He's in the Rubik's Cube.
Cross.
Yeah. If he sat there with his badger phone, waiting for it to go off,
Badger phone.
and then there'd be a
You lot are all muted now. I've muted you on the fucking thing. You can hear me, but they can't. Fuck off. Take that back. Shut up. I'm on the badger phone.
Yes, this is Badger Man.
Dr. X, he meant.
Everywhere he goes, it's
Mike.
Badger, 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 Badger.
I know what you meant.
We know what you meant.
Mushroom.
You bastards.
That's brilliant.
Captain Underpants.
Captain Caveman.
Definitely not Captain Underpants, more like Captain Thunderpants.
Oh.
Tra-la-la.
Now everybody's silent, Bob.
Mike's special power would have to be gas.
Oh, yeah.
Gas Man.
Yeah. Everything's rattling.
It's just the sound waves, just like completely.
Super Badger and his shield of shed. Shed of shields. Cheers, man.
And you said I were battered.
Yeah.
He has the power to build a shed in 0.2 seconds. Just.
It'd be really good on Fortnite.
No, fuck that shit.
And he goes around people just saying it's not the shed, and everyone just calls him Shed Man anyways.
It's not a shed.
There you go, Captain Thunderpants.
Yeah.
I was going looking for his cape.
Fucking animals.
Mike, one of your missions would be like always in search of one penny breakfast.
One penny breakfast.
I've already got that superpower. I know where the one penny breakfast
I
is.
can smell it.
Captain Thunderpants.
A 1 penny breakfast.
Buckets
One
of-
penny breakfast in a thing.
There's no. Obviously, you can get a pound breakfast. I've seen the 99p breakfast.
Not for a
Got one
coach
here.
driver, eh? It's
Too
one
expensive.
penny for a coach driver.
You know it's going to be good quality when it comes to a penny.
This motherfucker here. Captain Salty Badger.
Can have a quid's worth.
I am Captain Salty Badger, protecting sheds across the land.
Just sheds, though. No, not anything else. Just sheds.
Captain Badger, me garage got broken. Hey, look, I just protect sheds. I don't touch garages.
Yeah. Mate,
Nah.
allotments, greenhouses, nah, you're fucked. Sheds only.
My apartment.
Well, just think Todd's safe.
Sorry, you should have called Gas Man for that.
Oh, shit.
Always quality content from us.
Jesus.
See, he's off his practicing already.
Should have had some kind of effect there, like the camera
That was
going.
his. Right, so that was
Shaking it.
Mike's belch, and it's a fucking sonic boom that comes out and knocks everyone
You
over.
just see trees going.
I bet poor old California's shitting itself again. They've just got 2.1, haven't they, over there?
You ever see?
What's that?
You ever
Shit,
see the
laugh.
footage of the atomic bomb tests where they just
Yeah,
blows
Mike,
everything out of the way?
Mike was in the middle.
That's Mike's belches. Just.
Wow.
I watched something on that the other day. I know it's going a little bit serious, but they actually, when they were testing stuff like that, miles away, they put people on a boat and they made them all sit outside
And look at
the
it.
boat and duck down, and so they knew how it felt. And quite a lot of them died, obviously from poisoning and stuff like that, cancer and bits and bobs. There was something on Discovery, I think, of oral history. I couldn't believe it. That must be one scary thing, to be sat outside on a boat when they've just set one of them things off.
Yeah, I thought so.
Sorry for bringing the tone down. Right, back to farting and badges.
That's what this show is. That's what this show is.
Farting and badgers.
Are we going to talk a little bit vape content?
No, fucking not, apparently.
Hold on. Let me bring up the news. I think we should all bring up the news. What's in the news? We need a bumper. Dun, dun, dun.
I did put something in chat.
Scat man.
I didn't fucking read it. I saw it, I didn't read it.
Yeah. Well, I think it's eSig Wizard have opened 2 shops in the NA, actually inside the hospitals. which is absolutely a big thumbs up. They've actually got the shops inside the actual hospitals.
To us Americans, that is absolutely mind-blowing because like they would probably have it so that vape shops couldn't be within like a certain mileage or whatever of a hospital, let alone inside of it. So
You still could get 20 Marlboro from the shop inside.
yeah, exactly. You can get the ICOS in there. They put up an ICOS.
Sandwell General Hospital and Birmingham City Hospital.
No way.
They've opened them in.
And
they have
the actual shop's got the name on it, and you walk inside, and they've got all the devices, even with 95% safer than smoking on it. Absolute corking. Big shout out to them. For the NHS for letting them in there, and also to e-cig Wizard. They did a collaboration with Vatio as well. The Trio kit.
There you go. There's a picture of the shops inside the hospitals.
Yep. I mean, the article says it needs verification and all that, but I mean, the pictures, unless they're doctored or whatever, are pretty convincing to me.
Would you like to?
Unless they're doctored.
I wouldn't like to work in that vape shop.
No pun intended.
Yeah, well done. Yeah,
I'll be scared.
I like how you nursed that in.
Ew.
But that's an absolute fantastic thing. Obviously, people are in there for a long, long time.
Yep.
You know, like, touch wood, and they wanted to obviously not be on the stinkers anymore. They've got somewhere to go and buy a device, and I would imagine they'll be selling stuff like the Trio kit, which is I think that takes Nautilus coils as well.
Cool.
Which is so good. I wonder if they offer like a discount or something.
I wonder if there's got to be a dedicated vaping area now. Then.
I was going to say, I know a couple of years ago they were saying about vape lounges going to be opened up in hospitals.
On the wards, like they used to have TV day rooms where people used to smoke, because when I was a kid and my dad was ill, it used to be fucking smoky in there as fuck.
Yeah.
All the walls used to be yellow and dripping.
Yeah.
That's pretty gross.
Stalagmites of nicotine hanging off the ceiling.
But then again, they used to have smoking places in high schools when my parents were growing up.
Yeah.
You used to have a little section where you could go and smoke.
What age would that have been around about then? Because obviously we've only just gone to this thing where the kids are going to stay into school over 18. Because obviously they could leave school before at 16 if you had a job, or if you didn't want a job, you could just leave. But obviously your education system's always been a little bit older where you've had to stay in, hasn't it?
I think it was up to like mid 70s, early 80s ish, I want to say.
What, they were still at school?
No, there were still smoking areas.
Yeah.
He asked, what age do you stay in school over there?
Oh, what age do you stay in school? Yeah, well, you stay in school until you're at least 18. Most people, the age cutoff, I feel like you guys have something similar where it's September 1st. So if you're born after September 1st, you get dropped down to like the next grade or whatever.
Same here.
Yeah. You have to wait another year till you can start school or
Yeah, I was the oldest in my year.
Yeah.
My
you must have been
fucking.
You must have been born like in early September.
Yeah, the 5th.
Yeah.
Bumblebee.
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 So having
being
vape
left
shop
out, Bumblebee.
That is amazing.
Wasp. Slightly big hornet.
Autobots go.
So the next article here, we're reading this from e-cig Click, by the way, which I am not super familiar with. I mean, I know the e-cig Click awards and all that, but they do a really good job putting this little like weekly news segment together. I think that's
and Neil
amazing.
does it. He's a right good bloke, Neil. It'd be nice to get him on the show.
Yeah, well, to get some contact info. So Canada calls for vape ad bans in Canada. Local politicians in Edmonton, Canada want to curb on vape ads, especially ones found near ice cream machines. The city councilors are calling on the mayor to contact both the federal and provincial government to put in strict regulations to protect the kiddies. The line is literally getting tired now. The man behind the call is Councillor Michael Walters, who said, "It started for me when I saw pretty soft sloppy and aggressive advertisements for vaping products. In the front doors of stores, as you walk into convenience stores, you can see vaping advertisements right there. There's spots in Edmonton where I saw it's especially close to Slurpee and ice cream machines. I don't want to think the worst of people, but that kind of placement is likely strategic. I just want to cut that out. Okay, now over here in America, you can put advertisements for cigarettes in the windows of convenience stores. So you'll see like Marlboro, cheapest prices around, and American Spirit, and all this other, all these other brands advertised with the prices on them and whatnot. Now, I'm not sure if they don't have that in Canada or in the UK for that matter, but over here it's commonplace. You walk into a convenience store, there's just loads of cigarettes on the wall and chewing tobacco and everything else back there. Then you have all the candy and drinks and everything else. So for me, calling for a ban on vape advertisements, you can't have a double standard, no matter what, with vaping and with smoking. You have to eliminate all of it if you're going to eliminate any part of it. So again, not sure what it's like in Canada or the UK, but over here, cigarette ads are still pretty rampant.
We don't
What about there?
What?
Go ahead, Mike.
We don't get any cigarette adverts over here, do we?
No, we're not allowed.
Yeah. Now, we were talking on Mark's show on Thursday. Now, 888 Vapes is now on the side of buses and also on, the bus stops, which I said to Mark, that how is this possible? Because it was supposed to be that there were no advertising for vape products at all. But they're on the side of buses and also on, like I said, you get them like signs up on the sides.
Where it comes to vape ads, I believe it was the end of last year, beginning of this year, they changed that you can advertise vaping products. But as it goes for actual tobacco adverts, that's still a no-no, which, to be honest, thank God.
Right. Which I mean, that's surprising to me over here because, like I said, there's hardly any vape advertisements anywhere besides Juul. I've only seen like the main big tobacco brands advertising on buses and subways and that kind of thing. Juul, Views, Mark 10, Logic, all the major big tobacco brands. But none of the smaller brands are able to do it because I doubt they have the money for that kind of thing. I mean, probably talking multi-million-dollar campaigns. And Juul, they're everywhere, I guess now. I personally haven't seen a Juul advertisement, but I've seen pictures of them, and it seems like they're everywhere.
Juul's been in the UK.
Yeah, well, I know you guys are having a tough time acclimating to that Juul life. I hope it doesn't spread like it did over here, man.
Not me neither.
Honestly, it's like our government blames Juul for everything. Oh, we have an epidemic. Blame Juul. And it's like, well, it's not Juul's fault. They're just the biggest one. Big tobacco could have, fully owned by big tobacco companies could have been that. However, they just didn't do it right. Juul did it right, and they became the biggest company, now partially owned by big tobacco. I'm sure big tobacco companies want to be the biggest, but fact of the matter is they're not. Altria owns 35%, which isn't even a majority of Juul. But as far, Lethal Coil says Juul has radio ads here. Yeah, they have radio ads, and I believe there's also some TV spots as well, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. Again, I haven't seen any of this stuff. I don't even watch TV, so with that, but yeah, it's different in every country. You also have to hide your cigarettes over there, correct?
Yep.
Like you have to have them like below the counter or something.
Yeah.
You have the doors.
Either below the counter or behind a shuttered cabinet.
I kind of wish we had that over here, because like one of my earliest memories is, walking into the convenience store to pay for gas or get a gallon of milk or whatever, and just seeing all the tobacco behind there. It's like it's just been always a thing in my mind.
Have you, in America, on the packets, have they got it where they've got people with cysts and all that on it? That's what we've got.
They have the pretty standard, like, big block of warning, Surgeon General. Well, it's not even that bad, because I've had foreign cigarettes before where they have the same nicotine warning, the big block of nicotine warning like that. on them. And over in America, you have on the side of the packet, it just says Surgeon General's warning, nicotine can cause birth defects and blah, 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 you know? And it's
over in the UK, they've got that same warning, but then they've also got a picture of people with tumours, tracheotomies. Is that right? Tracheotomy?
Yeah,
Tracheotomy.
Yeah.
Tracheotomy, and then all the growths and stuff in the mouth, you know, cancerous stuff. They've actually got pictures on it of this.
Yeah, photos of people with no teeth and open heart surgeries and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Loads of different things.
That's pretty gross.
Well, it is. Especially when you're in a pub and you've got a beer and he's got his cig packet next to you or a Golden Virginia, whatever, and they've got these pictures of looking down like that. Is that a blue waffle?
Oh, no, not this again.
That's enough.
Not this again.
Moving on. I love how this ad ends up here, or this article. It says, "I've got an idea. Let's just blindfold all kids all the time to protect them from everything because this is getting ridiculous." And that's exactly it. Like, oh, you saw a cigarette ad that was close to a Slurpee machine because, you know, adults hate Slurpees. Apparently, those are just for kids.
Yep. I mean, there you
I
go.
love a Slurpee.
That's one of the pictures that
Oh my god! Oh, that's too graphic for YouTube, man. We're gonna get age restricted.
Mike's like, look at this.
We're gonna get age restricted now.
Yeah, but it is actually on cigarettes.
What, like we wasn't?
That's what you look at.
Pretty nasty. I do not envy you guys.
That's their idea, though, isn't it? To get people away and show them what long-term damage can do.
Does it work?
Well, in the UK, there's more people turning to vaping. We were talking about it again last week, and a lot of people from the UK who was in chat were saying, "Who's whacked it? Don't whack it off, dude."
It was like the shockwave of one of Mike's burps. That was. You were like,
it finally hit over here.
There's a lot more people walking around with vape devices nowadays. Obviously, I've got a big window. We do get windows in these houses, so I get to watch people walk past and that, and there's loads of them.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I'll tell you what, as well, with the vaping community in England as well, as soon as you see somebody with a vape device, it sort of triggers something inside you. You've got to go up to them and go, "What are you vaping on?"
yeah.
You seem to pull together, and you go to them, "Oh, what you vape? Oh, yeah, do you like? Yeah, I'll do a few reviews." He's
See, over here, it's more like someone's vaping in the street and someone walks up to him and goes, "You know, those things are worse than cigarettes, don't you?" And you go, "Oh."
I've had that a few times, yeah.
Popcorn lung. It's like, oh, here we go.
They've not been properly tested.
Yeah, I've been testing them for 7 years. I'm fine.
I don't want all that secondary vapey smoke. She's just come from the smoke room, reeking of cigarettes. And listen to me, love, you're giving me more nicotine than I've just took out of this.
Yep.
Gaily Bobs.
Big love, Gaily.
Sorry. So, have you ever done the math on how much nicotine is in a cigarette versus vaping?
Well, they normally say that it's roughly around about 12 milligrams in a standard cigarette, one standard cigarette. But obviously, if you're rolling your own, it's more.
So, let's see.
If you're inhaling 12 milligrams of nicotine, it's not all. You're not going to take all that in, are you? It's going to.
Right. So let's say, let's just go by that number because that's the number that we have. Let's say 12 milligrams. In order to vape 12 milligrams of nicotine in vape form, that would be 4 milliliters of 3 milligram e-liquid. So that's basically a whole tank for people in the EU and UK, it would be 2 tanks if you're talking about a TPD tank, which is 2 milliliters. But on average, let's just say, for instance, you got your hands on a 4 mil tank. That would be 2 full tanks of e-liquid, 1 full tank of e-liquid in order to smoke 1 cigarette's worth of nicotine. Well, I guess vape 1 cigarette's worth of nicotine. So if you smoke half a pack a day, you'd have to vape through, 10 tanks of e-liquid. which is just kind of unreasonable in my opinion. So I just don't. The math doesn't really add up for me. And I've been thinking about this a lot because people have been coming in lately, especially going, oh, well, how much nicotine or how much would I have to vape in order to get what I need for nicotine? And it's like, I think it's a little bit different. Like you said, Aiden, you're not getting the full amount of nicotine in that cigarette. There's some of it that's just going away with the paper and just when it's just burning, when it's out of your mouth, when you're not pulling on it, it's just kind of burning there. So, you might get, let's say, even half of that. But it's kind of an interesting thing to think about because we just vape away, not really thinking about it all day. And yet we're probably getting less nicotine compared to cigarettes on a daily basis, even though we can completely quit cigarettes and walk away from them and just vape. We're still getting less nicotine and still being satisfied from the vape.
Yeah, but you've also got to put into the equation, it's not just the nicotine that they're getting out of them cigarettes. It's them other thousands and odd chemicals, which obviously cause the body the trouble, which we're not getting in vaping. But also they're addicted to some of them chemicals as well that are in it. So you're obviously getting a different sort of feel in your body than what you would be just getting, or I'm imagining that you're getting a different feeling from just getting the nicotine, which is the thing that you're craving from the cigarettes.
Yeah.
But I would imagine you would still get that sort of feeling because there's other chemicals in there that your body's not getting.
Yeah.
Do you think I'm right? Or
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Your body gets used to those chemicals, and that's part of the addiction. And they put some of those chemicals in there to amplify the effect of the nicotine.
Yeah, Jay is a little bit light on his face.
Can I just interrupt for a second? I just want to say a massive congratulations to Jules Mama Vapes. It's her 9-year vape-anniversary today.
Wow.
Congratulations. Well done, Jules.
Boom. Nice one.
Yes.
So let's move on here because we're running a little short on time. Next one is the California looking to crank up on anti-vaping laws. Well, isn't that nice? I mean, as we've heard, San Francisco was the first city in California to ban the sale of e-liquid and vapor products. So way to go, San Francisco. Let's see how many people turn back to smoking. Yay. Toughest in what they describe as the toughest anti-teen vaping policy in the nation, California lawmakers are looking to tighten the retail rules of selling vape gear in a bid to protect the kids. Here we go again. New laws ban e-cigarette manufacturers from advertising products to children. What the hell does that even mean? We don't advertise to children. What do you think we do? Like put little cartoons together and go, hey kids, oh wait, that was the cigarette manufacturers in like the 20s and 30s. They actually had cartoon characters like the Flintstones.
If you go to 70s, they used to have little babies, 60s, 70s babies while they were smoking as well.
That's just absolutely ridiculous. Limit the sale of flavored e-liquid or flavored e-cigarettes to tobacco shops. I mean, personally, I'm kind of okay with that. Although studies have shown that the sales to underage people don't come from vape shops, which is probably why they want to put all this stuff into vape shops. So yeah, I'm kind of okay with that, honestly. And I mean, I guess it's coming from a biased opinion as a vape shop employee, and vape shop owners are probably ecstatic about that rule, but with that, it limits the access, which is a kind of a bigger issue. If you have access to cigarettes, at every single gas station, then I think they should have access to vapor products as an alternative, just to even things out a little bit. But
it all depends, obviously, what devices. And you're not going to. I like the idea of it being put in a vape shop, so people go there and get the right idea.
Sweet Dan, later. Sorry.
See you later, Dan.
Hey, Dan. So,
especially vape shops that actually employ people that know what they're on about.
Lieutenant Dan. Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, even some vape shops can give misinformation from time to time, which is, also not a good thing. It says increase penalties for selling tobacco products to underage individuals. If you do your job properly, then you won't have that issue. Bottom line, increase penalties for individuals who provide tobacco products to underage individuals. Now, there's an interesting thought process because I've always been in the mindset that if I see someone that could potentially give a product to another, younger person, like, for example, if there's 4 or 5 people walking into my shop that all look like they're underage, first thing I do is ID all of them.
Bang.
Anyone who's underage or doesn't have their ID has to wait outside.
Out.
And then what? Out.
Yeah,
Yes,
out.
exactly. There's the door. And then I proceed from there. Now, is that stopping them from buying 2 Juuls and just handing them one outside the shop? No, but there's absolutely zero enforcement for it. There's no enforcement. If a cop sees a kid on the side of a shop or something puffing on a Juul, he's not going to roll up to him and be like, hey, let me see your ID. He's got better stuff to do, or he just doesn't feel like doing the paperwork for it. So there's no enforcement for it whatsoever, and I don't think there ever could be because it's just too expensive to do that. I mean, I'm doing my job at the ground level in the shop, and that's all I can do. If they do it right, meaning that they come in solo, have their ID, everything is legit, then I can sell them products. Now, will I encourage them not to buy 50? Sure. Does it work? Hardly ever, but it is what it is. But I don't think that could ever be really punishable, unfortunately. And it says requires retailers who sell tobacco products to use age verification technology. Ooh, that's a tough one because that kind of stuff can get expensive. Like those ID scanners and that kind of thing, they could be pricey. So age verification technology, I guess. I mean, there are like apps and stuff like that you can get. I don't know.
Nothing better than your eyes.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I am age verification. Oh my God, Mo.
It's like he's just come from a festival.
Boggle eyes. Hey, you know what you can do with that? Put a donk on it.
I've been watching Skunk and Nancy. I ate half of it.
But yeah, see, when I check for like age verification, it's either got to be a passport because that's official, or something that's got like an hologram on there. They're always official with an hologram on.
Yeah, unless you bought it from eBay.
Yeah, but even then, they don't have the hologram stuff if they're fake.
Yeah, some of them have holograms. I've got a little bit of problem with this, this face recognition and your fingerprint shit and all that. I'm fair enough. If you're not doing anything wrong, you've got nothing to hide. But the bit that I don't like about it all is that the tracking where you're going. You're walking around in a city centre or you're going anywhere where they've got cameras. That's going to have like this face recognition and they're going to know exactly where you're going.
They track your phone. Tell me who hasn't got a phone.
Yeah, exactly. They track your phone. But yeah, totally right. But if it's not registered to you, do you know if you've got to pay as you go?
Everybody, Aiden's got to pay as you go.
I haven't. I've got a contract. A posh bitch. But yeah, I'm not into this thing of being followed around.
So, Google knows exactly where you go every day.
Yeah.
You can turn it off, obviously, but your phone listens to you. Don't even tell me that it doesn't.
Of course it does.
Your phone listens to you constantly. It knows where you are. It knows who you're with. It knows everything. So...
And this is why they're getting rid of like cash in hand. You know, where like my sort of business, you get paid on the night, so then you bank your money. They're trying to get rid of that, so it's all down to your cards, and you know where you're paying for things, and you're just tracked completely.
Well, yeah, they want to know where your money's coming from. Like, you have to have provable income. Let's say, for instance, if I were to try to buy a house, I'm trying to buy a house, obviously, but when I go to the bank to get a mortgage, I go, well, I work, but I only work under the table, but I make a lot of money. If I cannot prove that I make money, then they can't give me a mortgage.
Well, yeah.
I didn't mean it like that, but what I actually meant is obviously if you get the cash in your hand and then you bank it and you have books, so you show where you're getting the money from, you've got to think years ago you used to get a pay packet. You didn't used to get directly transferred to your bank, and you still could get a mortgage then. Because what you did was you had a local bank around your area, and you banked your money what you had, and paid all your bills out of it that sort of way. But nowadays everything's got to be through your card.
Yeah. See, when I bought my house, I had to sign like a disclosure thing to say that I wasn't laundering money. Basically, they wanted to know where my money came from.
Yeah.
I had to prove.
Laundering money. He's got a bunch of washing machines in the shed just lined up.
Yeah, washing his money.
Dickhead.
Do you think it's going to be interesting thing? Do you think, like 20 years time, do you think there won't be anything such as money?
Nah.
Do you think it'll all be just on a card?
Yeah, it'll be
I
digital.
think we'll have just chips implanted in our wrists, and you just go boop.
Yeah.
Boop.
I got one already.
Imagine like boop.
I know
Fist
the
bump it.
UK banks are trying to get rid of coin.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm gonna transfer you a $5. Bump me.
Bump me.
So it was like not having properly a mobile phone, but you just had your hand.
Just with a screen implanted in your wrist, like.
Oh shit, you've got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my guess. I don't know. I could be wrong. Yeah,
It's very scary to look how far we've come from, say, the 70s, 80s, and now even in the 90s to where we are now of technology. It's just scary.
We need to get rid of change. Step one is getting rid of change.
I read that.
Black sheep in white tights, white sheep in red wellies, genital rash cream.
See, that's why shops want you to sign up to club cards, because they know what you're buying, and if they notice that you haven't been buying the same stuff, what they do, they normally send you out vouchers. Oh, by the way, you can get X amount off, blah blah blah, what you haven't been buying, and buy it again or whatnot.
Yep.
They also send it around payday time, don't they, as well?
Yeah.
It's smart, man. Technology is very smart, and it can learn your habits. And I mean, how many people in here have been like going back to the phone, listening to you thing? I had my phone on the counter the other day, and my friends in the shop were talking about kayaks. And I wasn't even engaged in the conversation. I was busy helping customers. I come back to my phone, open it, and scroll through Instagram, and I see ads for kayak lessons and stuff like that.
You didn't even have your phone open?
No, I had the same thing the other day. I was looking for a backpack for my laptop and that at work, and I never searched it online because I was in TK Maxx, and then I came out talking to Laura or whatnot, and when I went through Facebook later on that night, it had backpacks for for laptops.
We were talking in work. One of the lads I know, he's bought a new lens for his DSLR. And we were talking about it in work. Phones weren't open, blah, blah, blah. Like, same as Nick, scrolling through Instagram and Facebook and everything, and there was adverts coming up for, like, Canon cameras and fucking Nikons and stuff like that. Yeah. Just constant coming up.
See, when you install these apps, it asks you permission to allow to use the microphone.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Mine are disabled, and it still fucking does it. But if you think about the whole Siri thing, like, it's constantly monitoring for when you activate Siri, or the same with anyone who's got Alexa or anything like that. It's constantly listening for that keyword. So if you think about it, it's going to constantly monitor what you're saying.
Isn't it? It's, hi, Google.
Don't. You're going to set mine off.
Alexa.
It does, yeah. It's off down.
Alexa, talk like Pikachu.
What? We had a takeaway raid last week. 33 put through the books, and the VAT man found 180k in cash in the freezer. What? Is that legit?
That's cold hard cash right there.
Ha ha ha!
Hey. And real quick, I just wanted to talk about this last one here. We skipped over the India article, but let's just talk about this is relevant because it's a UK e-liquid company gets an ASDA deal. You could say UK-based Edge e-liquids has definitely got the edge over its competitors as it rolls out its juice range across 350 ASDA supermarkets.
Nasty Juice and Dinner Lady's already doing that.
Oh, there you go. I mean, we had it in Walmart's over here, like we had e-liquid and vaping products, and I'm pretty sure they've been taking them out as of recently because they've just had too much trouble with people doing stupid stuff and either complaining or getting hurt or something. Like, I'm sure it was batteries and all that, because there's been threats of suits to our shop over exploded batteries, and it's like, once it leaves the shop, that's your responsibility.
Yeah.
You don't sue, like if you break a window in your house and you get cut, you're not going to sue the window manufacturer. But it just doesn't make any sense.
The thing that I found very interesting about the bit where it said was, he said that it is a premium juice, Edge. You can actually buy it for 99p, I think.
Very premium.
Very premium.
Oh dear.
Well, it says high quality e-liquid at affordable prices.
Who's got an Alexa? Have any of you lot got an Alexa?
Yeah.
Have you, Mo?
We'll do a test.
Right.
Alexa,
No,
talk. Wait, let me do this.
Go on.
Alexa, talk like Pikachu. When you do that, Alexa will talk like go Pika Pika and all that shit, and you can't turn it off. It just does it for ages.
Alexa, what is 100, 100, 100, 100 in Welsh? If anyone's got it, they're going to put it in the chat because it's going to come back.
Oh, yeah. I've seen that one before.
It's going to be, it's like when Nick were reading it, it's a good job his name wasn't Mr. Hunt.
Speaking of, do we have a goof of the week this week?
What? A goof? Oh,
Yeah,
A goof of the week.
yeah.
an audio clip.
Oh yeah, I'll play that. I'll play that one.
All right.
Right, you'll have to tell me in chat if this works because it's like an experimental thing.
I'm gonna listen.
What I'm gonna do is do this. You guys will have to like not talk. It might fuck it up. I'll see if it works. Let me know in chat if this works. So I'm gonna play this.
Vaping with TC, like it's some sort of disease. Anyone that is affected, just say, Alexa, stop speaking Pikachu. It was like some sort of warning.
Right, I gotta stop that because I was sharing computer sound. They're probably gonna have a mega echo. Hang on.
Go.
Right, let's do this. Computer sound. Here we go. Right, here's the clip.
Okay, let's get to straight away to our first dedication. Dear Chris, please say a big hello to Connie Lingus, who's 69 on Tuesday. She'll be enjoying my meat and two veg on Sunday at 12. All the very best. And tell her I look forward to seeing her when she comes. Thanks ever so much, says Ivan Ardon. And he says, please say hello to Bill as well. And that comes from Ivan going out to Connie in Thurmby Lodge here in Leicestershire.
It worked, by the way. That's amazing.
It did work. Yes.
Yes.
Delighted.
So that is Mo's goof of the week. Connie Lingus. How do you not know? How do you not figure that out?
Meat and two veg. Either odd on.
The other one that I enjoyed the other day was about the pilot as well. You know, the Chinese pilot.
Yeah.
Were you too low?
About
Well,
the
wait,
plane
save
going
that
down
for
that
next
hill.
week. Save it for next week.
Yep. They're going to be a regular thing if we can get the clips ready and sorted. If I can get them all ready. Jay, pass that one on. Cheers, dude, for that.
No worries.
Again, if
Brilliant.
anybody's in chat and you do find any of these things that are coming over the radio or anything like that, please send them over to the SAVS page and let us know because we'll put them
We'll
out on
play
the
it,
show.
yeah. All right, let's do a meme of the week. Here we go.
Memes of the week.
I'm glad you done that because there's no audio. Memes of the week. Oh, that's a bit blurry.
I'll change it to that. Still Mike too, that's great.
That's Mo.
I did do it, by the way, I did do it. Oh my god. Mo ghost one.
Yeah.
Go on, Mo. What you got to say?
Yeah, but it's too late now. There's a delay in it, so it's not going to work.
But you could do it still.
Yeah. I would have got away with it if it hadn't been for them meddling kids.
I love the mic with Mo's haircut.
Yeah, I know.
Mike will get you a little rug on top there for you.
Yeah, I could do with it.
Just shave the rest of the beard and transfer it.
There is that. Maybe I'd look a little bit like Trump.
Oh, probably just.
They've been doing them fucking stem cell hair growth things now, haven't they?
Stem cell hair growth, eh?
Yeah.
Really? Is that a thing?
It's a real thing, yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't heard of this. I need me some stem cells.
So if anybody's got any stem cells in chat, will you send them over to
Oh,
Not. It didn't say stencils. Permanent
over
marker.
in a cooler with some dry ice. It'll be fine.
It'll be fine, you'll be all right.
You guys, please keep the memes up. Post them in the SAVS meme group. Mama Vapes just posted the link to that as well. And we have a Teespring if you guys want to support the channel and get yourself a sweet looking SAVS t-shirt
Or hoodie.
or hoodie.
Male t-shirt. Well, unisex t-shirt and a female t-shirt. Yes.
Yeah,
So.
We included everyone here.
that was fun.
We haven't got t-shirts for helicopters yet, so you'll have to bear with us on that one.
I'm glad you said that because I was going to.
Or toasters. or
We need
any...
Jay,
Or
can we
Bumblebee.
get a not a shed t-shirt? We need a not a shed t-shirt. We need to do it.
Or his face, I'm getting out of a Ubik cube.
I want to make one with like a little like stick figure with like gas coming out and be like, beware of Mike.
Somebody has to do a meme of Jay in the Rubik's Cube, though. That's got to be done.
Please.
Get out!
You just see him like going.
I'll tell you what would even be funny if they could actually get one of them videos and blokes actually doing it and then he's rattling around inside it like that and then he stops the clock. I've done it. Whoa! Stop it!
Oh, I'm glad that was over.
Yeah.
I'm in the Rubik's Cube.
That's Mike's fart.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the second ripple.
Yeah, it was aftershock.
See, when I was a kid, I used to just take all the stickers off and then put them all back around.
Says the king.
It's the king.
Right.
Well, it's been a very emotional show.
You
We've had
can
the
screen
Scat Man.
grab whatever you want.
Yeah, you go
Alright.
find it.
Yeah, if you can find it, you can screenshot it. There you go. Anyone changed their favorite cheese recently? I think mine was Munster. I'm sticking with that for now.
Mine.
Lately, I've been eating a lot of the old cheddar with chilies in it.
Oh.
Oh, I'm sure that smells lovely afterwards.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Just pours hot sauce
Yep.
on top too.
You'd be sat there in bed farting and thinking, do you know what? I need to go get some crackers.
He wants to do a shirt. He wants to do a shirt of when I drip the 50s. Nah.
Oh God.
Where's the lure pack?
We should do a "What's your favorite cheese" shirt.
No, that's what we should do.
I'll make one with my crumpet on it too.
Yeah, we'll have one.
That's
Memes,
definitely going to be done.
memes of the week.
No, what we should do is a t-shirt saying "Wash your face in cheese."
Wash your face in cheese.
Yes, we definitely need a t-shirt for that.
Wash your face with cheese.
What's your face of cheese?
I think if people are going to buy any shirt from SAVS, it's going to be not a shed. It's got to be.
Yeah.
Got to be done.
I also think we should have that Knights at the Round Table one. That was pretty good when we were all on it.
Yeah.
So, Aidan, before we go, do you want to go into a little bit more about your liquid, your juice?
Yeah, man.
Well, it's give me 4 children, and I'm very happy with it.
Oh God.
That was all from his little orange Tic Tac.
Is it flavored orange too?
No, it's a cheesy what's it really.
Yes, you get over to the juice cabin on Tuesday. It is a Tic Tac flavour, which the reason why it's a Tic Tac flavour, it was one of my first flavours that I tried as a vapor, and I absolutely loved it. And they've totally nailed it at the juice cabin. Les, brilliant bloke. We'll have to get him on the show one day. Absolute corking bloke. I'm going down there on Tuesday. Paul McCartney's coming down on this Tuesday because it's my birthday week. I'm 40 next week, so it's a big 4-0. Yeah, it's a big 4-0. Oh. So we're going down to Les's shop on Tuesday. It's going to be released on that day, so you'll be able to get it as well.
Where's
Not
this?
sure of the pricing. So yeah, if you're into them sort of like orangey Tic Tac flavors,
Where is this?
it's in Featherstone,
Where's that?
Yorkshire.
Where's that?
I'm sure you've all seen Vape It with Les. Have you ever watched his stuff?
Featherstone.
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 Feathers.
Can I get it sent to Iceland? Goober says he wants a bottle.
If you pay for shipping, you can have it sent anywhere.
Yeah.
I know he does absolute corking deals. Just get on. He's got so many flavors and stuff, and hopefully there's going to be a couple more flavors as well. He's a brilliant bloke, and a big shout out to Paul McCartney as well, who's helped me along this way. It's all come really, really quick. It wasn't like it was an idea that I wanted, and Paul McCartney helped me out, and obviously Les did as well, and they just made the juice. So I'm tested a few bits as well, which has been good. Really, really chuffed with it. So thank you very much to the Juice Cabin, obviously Paul McCartney, and thank you very much to everybody else who's going to support it as well. Have a little try and see what you think, and let me know.
Fucking hell, it's miles away. It's near fucking Pontefract.
Yeah, it's miles away. Yeah, it's
Barnsley, Doncaster.
Come on, this. You can always stay here.
I can't. It's a bit.
Drink millions of moonshine that I've got in the shed.
It's a bit. I am actually travelling to Birmingham on Tuesday. If it was a bit closer, I would have popped in. But it's double the distance.
But it's roughly from there. It's roughly about an hour and 20 minutes.
Yeah, but from Birmingham, it's about fuck knows.
Yeah, from Birmingham, it's an hour and 20 minutes.
Shut up.
It is. It only takes me an hour and a half to get from Doncaster. It's only just up the road from me.
Yeah, but that's when you're flying.
Doing 200 miles an hour.
Stuart says, Mo, are you looking forward to the chicken tikka? No. In a word, no. But I will be doing it live as well, so make sure you...
I think... Right, Nick, can you get hold of Roots?
What?
Roots.
There's loads in the garden. Just dig some up.
No. It's an e-juice called Roots.
Who makes it?
Oh, I'll tell you now.
So anyway, I'm going to be doing
the
chicken tikka thing live, so keep an eye out for that.
It's going to be amazing, that.
What's wrong with chicken tikka?
I tell you what, if you go and watch the one on my channel, mate, I was nearly sick. I did it live. I was nearly yakking my guts up. It tastes like
it from
lime and burnt tyres.
Oh, you mean the e-liquid?
Yeah, chicken tikka flavored e-liquid. It's a challenge that a few people have done it, like Root.
Let me look.
Tootin'. Yeah, so that's what I've been delightfully handed it on. To be doing that live, which I'm not looking forward to doing, but it would be good to watch. It would be good to watch. I will be having a bucket close to hand just in case.
Oh, we're close. You know, when you start getting that water in your mouth, and you know you're going to
be.
Sorry, Ma, I didn't mean to cut you off there, man.
No, that's all good, dude. It's all good. Yeah, I was just answering Stuart there in chat.
If you can get hold of that, Nick, you should do it live. You can only get it in America, though.
I've already looked it up, and it says it's the worst e-juice ever.
No, it's not. It's a blag.
That's what it says.
Just get some and do it.
Live, motherfucker.
Live on SAVS.
I don't want
Look
to.
at his face.
If I could get it over here, we'd all have it.
Yeah, come on, dude.
Why do I have to do it?
Because it's in America.
All right, let me find it.
If you want to ship us some out, then we'll all do it. But it's just.
And I'll be picking my victim after I've done it as well.
The victim.
Oh, this is a shared thing then.
Yeah. So who else has done it, Aidan? There was Paul McCartney.
Paul McCartney who did it. My brother's done it. Another lad did it as well. And then there's going to be you.
What is it? What flavour?
Chicken tikka.
Oh, I'm allergic to tikka.
Yeah, I'm sure you are.
Vaping it. But,
I'm lactose intolerant.
It tastes like lime, burnt tyres, or you know that clutch smell. You know when you go and then you've got that taste of like spice on your lip. Oh mate, ooh.
I have like a super sensitive palate as well, so it'll be interesting if I can fucking break that one down.
Tell you what, mate, once you vaped, you might have a sensitive arse as well because it'll be If you see out brown and airy, it's your arsehole. Catch it.
You said it's got a spice to it as well, didn't you? Like
Yeah.
a tingly spice.
It's very spicy meatball.
So
Oh,
burnt
it's the last thing you
tires.
eat in your life, that.
So it's clutch, burnt tires, and lime with a bit of spice. Lovely. Sounds nice. I'll have 3 bottles.
Oh, there you go.
Ooh. I want a full flavor profile. Ah, so it's Stuart that's he's the guy that's sorted this out from the start, is he?
He did, yes. Stu, yeah, he sent it. I think it was Stu who sent it over to Paul McCartney. He bought it and sent it over.
There you go. I'll try my best without retching too much. But it'll be fun to watch. Make sure you get to my channel and watch.
Are you dripping it?
Yeah, I'll be dripping
Oh,
it.
you're gonna drip it.
And like, you can't go too much because of the size of the bottle, and obviously it's got to be passed on. So
you won't want to go too much, mate.
Yeah, just a little bit, just to put myself through hell.
It's not like you're going to be sat down there chain vaping the shit. I took 3 of it, and I didn't want to do anything else for the rest of the day.
Yeah, I'm throwing the RDA away that I'm using because I know that shit's going to get into the metal.
I put it through the sonic cleaner 3 times.
On that note, so pay attention to Vaping with Mo Bros channel. When are you supposedly going to be doing this, Mo?
Mark's sending it this week.
Yeah.
Okay, so sometime this week then.
Yeah,
well, you could do it live on Sabs, couldn't it?
The day that it arrives, I will be doing it.
Ooh, just get it over with.
Yeah.
I did cheese flavor, so you can do tikka masala.
Yeah, I've done roast chicken and something else. What was the other one? Bacon fries or something.
I've done Big Mac.
Like frazzles, whatever they're called, those fucking bacon crisps. It tasted like that. Ugh. But yeah, we better wrap up, haven't we?
Yeah. All right. Who wants to say goodbye?
Things to do.
Bye.
Yeah.
Well, I'll kick it off then. Thank you, everyone in chat, for tuning in to another episode of the Super Awesome Vape Show. Yes!
Woo! John Cena. Scoot up,
Can you feel the magic? The magic is coming.
Shazam.
Shazam. So, yes, that is me done for the week. I will see you, lovely peoples, on SAVS next week. Thank you for tuning in, and big shout out to our lovely moderators in chat. And it's been super fun. I hope you enjoyed the audio clip and the memes this week, and we will see you, lovely peoples, next time. So I'll hand it over to Mr. Aiden.
Big love to everybody. You make it in chat. You make this show. Thank you very much for joining us. I'm sorry we had a little bit of technical difficulties, but as you know, it's SAVS. That's what happens, and we love you so much. Thank you very much to all the wonderful Spanish for looking after us. Big love, Jules. Well done on your 9 years. Big shout out to all the lads here with us. It's a brilliant show. I love being on this. It's been giggle from start to finish. Join us next week. Same bat channel, same bat time, and make sure you're here. We're passing it over to the wonderful White Walker. It is Mike's next.
Cheers, Aiden. Thanks everyone in chat for tuning in yet again. As Aiden said, you lot make the show. So, and again, yes, congratulations to Jules for her 9-year vapiversary, and thank you very much for everything you do in the mod department. And if Chris is still watching, I just want to say congratulations on your 1-year anniversary as well, dude.
Yeah, congratulations, Chris.
Can't believe it's been a year already for you and M being together.
I know it's
Don't seem possible.
Mm.
So yeah, congratulations on that. And on that note, I'll pass it over to the black-haired Yosemite Sam.
Yeah. So I want to remind everyone we have a Facebook page, the SAVS page, Super Awesome Vape Show. We have a Facebook group known as the SAVS Memes, Photoshops, and Troll Squad, or whatever it's called. Make sure you post all of your memes in there to be featured on the show. Make sure you sign up for notifications because YouTube is being
Dick.
an asshole lately. So make sure you ring that little bell down there and you can get the notifications of when we are live, hopefully not 10, 20 minutes late as per usual. But like Dire Thing said, we jinxed it by starting on time today. So yeah, we should just start late. That's all there is to it. Shout out to the panel. You guys are awesome. I love seeing you guys do big things and making moves. Aiden, congratulations on the juice, brother. I really look forward to trying it at some point.
You will, bro.
And with that, I shall say ta-ta for now. And I will not be here next week. I'm going to an expo, so I'm just going to make that announcement here in front of everybody. But we will have a suitable replacement for me, which we will discuss amongst ourselves. But with that, I'm going to pass it over to the one and only wonderful JLVC.
See ya.
Wow.
No, I'm joking. Cheers, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. As always, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for my co-hosts. Congratulations to everybody that needs congratulations. And yes, thank you to the spanners, and thanks to everyone in chat. It's been amazing. Real good show this week. Thank you very much. And yes, take it easy, take care, and all that good shit. And enjoy your Monday tomorrow. And yay!
Yay!
See you next week.
Ski dub 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 doop. Rub dub 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 doop. Rub dub dub doop.
I'm a scrap man.